Welcome back, Shadowbroker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadowbroker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
Whoa, that's actually quite cool. So you could either leave for the Normandy. Oh, this is basically like the Normandy. Okay, what do we got here? Dossiers. Whoa. Okay, but everyone. So a Cerberus officer, efficient, ruthless, obsessed with human dominance. Possible recruitment candidate after Elusive Man's assassination and destruction of Cerberus. Oh. Okay, what do we got here? Extranet activity. Extranet message. Image results for Shepard Sir Inspector. Extranet message summary for Eldville Ashland Energy. Subscription activated after dark fashion. Subscription cancelled. Biotech research quarterly. Vid book purchase. Men are from Omega, women are from Ilium. Oh boy. Personal correspondence, iPartner connections, Miss Lawson, username Lawbringer as R2. We have reviewed your application to join the iPartner group and are happy to accept you into the exclusive Diamond Circle, where the best meet the best. iPartner is proud to present you with our exclusive Diamond Circle benefits. Access your account as often as you wish. Unrestricted membership search across 23 systems. Review potential iPartners in full 360 vision. Guaranteed first choice placement of your personal dossier. Questions? Ask your personal iPartner representative. Welcome iPartner connections. Executive matches for selective people. iPartner reserves the right to censor inappropriate submissions. Oh, sweet. Still Lawbringer. Okay. No, okay, this is just her username. Pretty interesting. Where was I? Inter-relay text chat. Location Ilium to Lawbringer from Perfect Band 01. No, this is the whole thing. Okay. Hey there. New to all this iPartner stuff. Well, wait, PM, LB. PM's the perfect man. Good. LB, yes, PM. Well, maybe tell me about yourself. What sort of work do you do? I can't talk about that. It's classified. Like some kind of secret government spy stuff. Sounds dangerous, huh? Yes. Okay, how about a little about you? What about you do for fun? Yeah, look, I don't really care about getting to know you. Upload your required medical exam results. You're the violent case of Shintonio abraxas 4 years ago. Yes, but the doctors have disconnected. Wow! That one is really picky. The question is, how far in the past was that? Thank you for connecting with iPartner. Dude. She really has it for the whole perfect and supremacy kind of thing, does she? True gen forever. Oh, my love is like a red rose. That is your sprung. Disconnect. She doesn't like poetry though. Okay. So there should actually be the opposite. One chat at least where she's extremely interested but gets turned down. That would be nice. Anyway, hey baby, how is about a pig? Let's get this and disconnected. So let's see, no games for 11. NG. Okay. Uploading. NG medical looks clean. Yes. Apartment block D. Anything I should and disconnected. Okay, that was weird. So was there something happening there or not? Turned down to a minimum. Very interesting. Except from chat. Login online. OR. Huh, whoever OR is. Hey, is that you? Yes, don't worry. I've made sure everything is secure. Secure, right. OR. Oh, Rihanna. Okay, secure, right. Yeah, good call. How you're settling in? Good. How's this huge? Seems so big for me. How are your studies going? Great. Still don't like genetic therapy, but I want to understand everything, you know. Physics, math, all seems a breeze by. Your mark in late 20th century Earth history is below the standard deviation. Did you want me to hire a tutor for you? Wow. History? No, it's okay. Just not interested, I guess. Ari, what? Fine. Okay, there's a boy in there, Dana. Uh-huh. She knows him? Okay, how did you know about that? It doesn't matter. His family owns a series of restaurants on the Citadel. Good academic record. Interested in sports. Broke his leg when he was 14. Dude! Where's the whole freedom that she mentioned that Oriana's supposed to have? She treats her like I don't know, like a protege. Someone who's supposed to follow her footsteps. That's not how that works. Anyway, sure, yes. He's always asking questions in class. I don't think he even knows I'm alive. I see. How do I, get him to notice? Getting him to notice, yes, I can help with that. Please. Yes, boys. You must be sure to always be true to yourself. I know that sounds like silly advice, but if he isn't interested in the real you, he won't be interested. You have to trust that when things are right, he will notice you and he will wow, that's like... He doesn't really seem like a relationship kind of person. Anyway, and he will appreciate what you are both inside and out. You can't make yourself into something you are not. Sounds like a Miranda problem. Because you will never learn if that special someone falls for you or falls for a lie. Ori, I didn't. Your pasting advice from Dear Dinah column dated 2 weeks ago. We have the extranet. Yes, as well. Oh boy, I didn't mean to make you angry. Yes, I know. I'm sorry, I just hate all this being here and you are off doing whatever to save the world or whatever. I just hate it. There isn't a point in saving the world if I can't even talk to my sister. I'm sorry. She didn't even know she had a sister a few, weeks, days, missions ago. Now, why don't you tell me about this boy? Yeah, okay, he's different. I hate him already. Miranda. That's a nice one. I'm your big sister. I'm going to hate all of them except it. No, his eye color says blue here. Is that ocean blue or a more gunmetal blue? Summary of transmission concluded. Dude. Alright, Miss Lawson. As per your request for privacy, this message will be removed from our database upon confirmation of send integrity. While we cannot firmly attribute the cause of the benign neoplasm to the irregularity in your genetic makeup, we can confirm that the progressive damage renders you unable to Whoa. Conceive a child. What? No way. About 12% of human women ages 18 to 54 have difficulty getting pregnant or staying pregnant according to the data obtained from the Institute of Species Research, ISR. There are many support groups if you wish to discuss your condition and several options available should you wish to consider the adoption of a child. If you require further consultation, please contact our communication officer. Sincerely, Dr. Banner Granway, Department Medical Director, Ilium Medical. Dude! Well, that one hits home. She's all perfect, except for that part. Okay, Dr. Mordin Solus, Professor. Previously attached to Solarian Special Task Group. Impressive credentials. Modification to genophage. Re-established 99.9% death rate among Krogan births. Current work with Shepard. Obvious atonement attempt. Okay, SDG mission report. Project Firebreak, Drop 16, Warlock Clan Trading Center to Chunga. Turian patrol ship Indomitable contacted by assisting destruction team. Indomitable breaks position in Krogan DMZ to render assistance. SCG vessel V-Shock 16 enters through gap in sensor coverage. Touchdown and landing. Commander Kira performs final review of drop parameters. Mission Specialist Solus suggests change to plan when informed that plan will not be changing unless parameters shift. Specialist Solus suggests Commander Kira has foreign obstruction in Cloaca. Operative Rentola detects incoming Warlock guards. Scars neutralized. Rentola treated for minor injuries after assisting Specialist Solus. Asked if failure to land undetected constitutes parameter shift. Commander Kirai suggests operation may proceed as planned. Specialist Solus suggests cloacal obstruction is in fact Kirai's cranium. Teams leave VShock 16 and proceed towards primary drop point, Warlock Acro Center. Warlock Acro Center reaches. Team splits with distraction team led by Operative Rentola, drawing Warlock scouts from area. Primary team disables solar arrays. Warlock workers leave agriculture to repair solar arrays. And primary team... Dude, that one goes forever. Primary team enters agriculture. Agri Center. Mission Specialist Solus performs water and soil tests to ensure proper payload disposal. Assisted by Specialist Malin. Distraction team breaks radio silence. Informs primary team that Warlock group returns. Specialist Solus asks whether his constitutes parameter shift. Commander Curie suggests that Specialist Solus is in fact walking cloaca, who states the importance of holding the line. Warlock team arrives at Agra Center and initiates close quarter combat. Operatives Jiren and Coral killed. Specialist Malin and operatives Hishao and Shinnok seriously injured. Warlock team killed in entirety. Last member prevented from broadcasting alarm due to Specialist Solus stabbing. Warlock guard through the eye with pitchfork, sustained injuries to face and right cranial horn in process. Distraction team arrives to provide relief. Commander Kirai notes parameter shift, suggests Rentola take injured team member back to ship, while he and remainder of the team attempt to hit secondary drop point. Despite injuries to face and head, Specialist Solus refuses to return to ship, noting need for soil and water analysis at secondary site. Kira suggests Solus is one tough cloaca. Specialist Malin, greatly distressed by discovery that Acris Center was stuffed by female Krogan, including guards killed in attack. Specialist Solus calms colleagues and provides sedatives. Specialist Malin returns to ship with other injured team members. Active team finishes disposal of bodies and heads of secondary drop point, Warlock Hospital. Active team infiltration hospital. Undetected Specialist Solus determines chemical makeup of soil, waterfall within necessary parameters, payload dispersed into water and food. Active team returns to ship. Specialist Solus declines treatment, insists on providing additional care for Hishao, Shinnok and Malin. Specialist Malin makes formal protest, suggesting actions against female Krogan violate mission parameters of maintaining population levels without negatively impacting culture. Specialist Solus requests protests be stricken from record due to Malin's injured condition. Commander Kirai concurs. Malin gives additional sedatives, unconscious for remainder of operation. Protest stricken from submitted copy of report. SCG vessel VShock 16 lifts off, departing through existing sensor gap. Mission complete. So... And how quickly did they do this? Over the course of a night, pretty much. Okay, bibliography. Treatment modalities utilizing redundant nervous systems, dispersal vectors in compromised ecosystems, genetic consequences, resequencing methods to prevent tissue cloning, cross-species contamination and xenoplague potential, testing modalities for Varren and Pyjax, disease and population. But what's bibliography? Testing. Oh, the stuff that he has. First writer only. Published works. Okay, very interesting. Pyjax, disease and population stability, indoctrination, progression and mental degradation, biological vectors and social effects, second stage viral manipulation and modification, threat potential analysis, Turian, human, Asari, Batarian, and production credits, the Pirates of Penzana, or Penzance, interspecies community theater as Major General Stanley, Iolanthe, or yeah, it could be Iolanthe, interspecies community theater as Lord Chancellor, Hamlet interspecies edition as Polonius, and Science Fun Today as himself, Science Roundtable, Right of the Patient as himself, The Facts of Faith as himself. Interesting. Surveillance transcript. So, the theater stuff, interesting hint here. Anyway, surveillance transcript. Medical clinic, Omega. Patient I can't, unintelligible. Mordin, call. Damn it. Time of death, 22:17. Need to remove body, sanitize area. Not that sanitation matters. Same plague still, no need to risk further infection. Should we do something for him? Why? Batarian belief in afterlife involves soul leaving body through eyes. Treatment of corpse unimportant by cultural standards, unless eyes removed by enemies. Very insulting. But we just lost another patient. Yes, more patients than time. Impossible to save everyone. Go crazy if you try. So, save who you can, move on, save more if we hurry. We shouldn't be in here waiting for people to come to us. We should be out there getting medicine to them. I can't go. No, pointless. Already more than enough patients here. Can't risk combat with Watcher or gangs. Better to save those who make effort to come to us. Doctor, there are blue suns outside. They are asking for all the humans to come out. Of course. I expected as much. Losing to Watcher, need to establish dominance. We'll speak with them. Then you'll remove corpse. Get next patient. Still more to save. Sound of footsteps, Solus leaves. He's not going to turn us over to them, is he? I don't think so. Listen, when he gets back, tell him I took some of the cure. I'm going to go out of help. Ah, so this is how it started. But I'll just tell him. Sound of footsteps. Abrams leaves. You can't... My god. Sounds of gunfire. What's going on? Solus returns. Get up. Danger has passed. Blue Suns didn't expect resistance. Foolish of them. Won't make that mistake again. No chance to, I suppose. Please, up. Need you to bring in next patient. Wait, medical supplies missing. Corpse not removed. Where's Daniel? He said, went into slums, trying to help those too sick to come in. Yes. His decision. Hope he lives. Can't help him now. Too busy. Bring next patient. Sniff. So, was he affected by something as well? That's very interesting. Jacob Taylor. Biotic training. Despite solid service history, clearly placed on Shepard's team primarily for stabilizing elements of personality. Makes sense, because he's the good guy. Most recent workout stats. 300 crunches, side crunches 250 per side. Squats, thrusts 300, leg lifts 250, leg lifts weighted 125, half sit-ups 600. Most popular workout entertainment, Blasto the Jellyfish Stings, making of Blasto the Jellyfish Stings. Old Yeller, Continual Remastered Edition, sorry, Confessions 26, True Blue. Military Correspondence, Jacob Taylor, Tower and so much and so forth. Dear Mr. Taylor, it was with great regret that I learned of your resignation from the Alliance military. In your many years of service, you have proven yourself an exemplary Marine. You have been an invaluable asset to the Alliance military, and we will miss your expertise and loyalty. It is for this reason that I am prepared to offer you a promotion to the rank of First Lieutenant, along with the corresponding raise and pay grade. I would welcome you as an addition to my company. I hope that you will give my offer due consideration, and I personally look forward to your respondents. Sincerely, Colonel Hashim Banks, 1st Earth Division Special Forces. Personal correspondence to Jacob Taylor from Ronald Taylor. Okay. Son, if you're reading this, then I'm gone. With the inherent danger of these missions, it seems foolish not to have some letter like this. So I'm sending this before we get too far from our last relay. I remember the look on your face when I left. You wanted to ask me not to go, but you didn't. You've grown to be a wise young man with a strong sense of duty. I wish I could take credit for that, but it was more to do with who you are than anything I taught you. The truth is, I haven't been around enough, and if you're reading this, then I'm never going to have the chance to fix that. My job is an important one, but a man can't hide behind the pressure of work. This was to be my last trip. Easy for me to say, now I know, but the money from this expedition could have let me settle down with you and your mother to carve out some kind of peaceful, quiet life for far away from the pressure of space. Before I left, you were talking about joining the Alliance. I hope you find the same kind of peace and comradeship with your team that I found on the Gurn's back. I love you, son, and I'm proud of the man you've become. I wish I could have told you that one last time. Love, Dad. Aww. And there we have Jackie. Can we actually look into all of those? Cerberus, Captain Bailey, Aria T'Loak, Captain David Anderson. Okay, so even the ones that we haven't hired yet are still in there. Very interesting. So, subject yours, Jack. Abnormal biotic powers, archived combat footage compares favorably with Pragia facilities. Expected results. Easily manipulated through emotional impairment created by severe abuse and confinement during childhood. Yeah, there's definitely something going on with her emotions. How am I going to do this, though? I mean, I have 2 extremely powerful biotics that are going to kick my ass in the 3rd installment if I mess this up. Anyway. So, extranet log. No, Subject 0 avoids the Normandy's extranet connection and works off of a private Omni-tool line. Search of Citadel Newsnet archive searches terms Cerberus, and Pragia, Teltin, Cerberus and Teltin. Cerberus Doctors, Elusive Men, Miranda, Lawson, Citadel Newsnet archives, galactic history, the last decade, signed up on Citadel Newsnet forums, username Jack, so and so much, password what? Okay. Don't know what that means. Okay. Video of Gav attack on Eden Prime. Video of Gav attack on the Citadel. Video of Commander Shepard's Spectre inauguration closed after 12 seconds. Okay, she doesn't really. After 12 seconds. Is that long or not? Video of the crash of the first Normandy interior footage. Video of Alliance vessel escape pod procedure twice. Alliance vessel escape pod. Mass relay locations. Map. Saved local copy. Major shuttle ports on Citadel world. Saved local copy. Major shuttle ports in terminus system. Saved local copy. Travel warnings. List of Citadel no-fly zones. Saved local copy. Banned from Citadel Newsnet forums. Excessive and repeated swearing, derogatory comments, inflammatory comments, circumventing work-safe filters. Why? Okay. Signed up for Galactic Champion Poker 2100. Username Jack0. And password so and so much. Did she just fall on her keyboard? That's interesting. Maybe those numbers mean something to her. Who knows? Probably not. Okay. Banned from Galactic Champion Poker. Altercation with other players. Chatroom, moderator, C, audio transcript, JJXP, and so on. Used commercial VI program to wipe extranet history. Interesting. So, looks like she is looking into the looking into Shepard, looking into the whole mission, and looking into a way out if shit's going down. That's pretty much it. So, private message. Dear Jacqueline Nord. Ooh. Thank you for your submission to Galactic Poetry Monthly. Oh. We regret that we are unable to use your submission at this time. Galactic Poetry Monthly generally focuses on metered verse, and you may wish to check your guidelines before submitting again. Sincerely, Megan McAaron. Oh, come on. I want to know what this is. Submissions editor. There. Text of your submission. My soul burns with the fire of darkness, quenched only in the pain of loneliness. Oh, that's edgy. I hold my breath, waiting until spots appear black as the past, and fill my lungs with lies of hope, and mark myself, black and jagged, to cover the scars that make me a monster. A warning: this is not a place of horror. No esteemed dead are buried here. Oi! I would say, like, well, it's not really a poem, but that text. Oh. You just want to hug Jackie now. Alright, so what else we got? Surveillance transcript. Tapped for possible Cerberus involvement. Dr. Castor. So sorry. These things, there's so much about prenatal element 0 exposure that we don't understand. Unidentified woman. But no. No, she was fine. She was fine and happy. You just told me she needed a checkup. Wait, what? It happened quickly. We were unable to bring her back. You just said she needed a checkup. How did this happen? I'm very sorry. I want to see her. No, ma'am. Believe me, after what the seizures did to the poor child's body, you don't. I don't. How did this happen? We don't know. I'll be honest. This isn't the first infant we've lost this way. Why? God, why? We're working on treatments. The government doesn't put much effort into it. Don't want to interfere with their biotic recruitments. Sons of bitches. Sons of bitches. Listen, this may not be the right time, but if you'd be willing to let us study your baby's body, we can do some tests. You want to keep her? I don't want another family to go through what you went through. Okay, yes, whatever helps. Thank you so much. The nurse will help you sign a few forms. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Unidentified woman leaves at this point. Open a secure channel authorization to Yes, it's me. I've got a candidate. Yes, highest potential I've seen in years. Now the family has been dealt with. Sent a team from Prague ASAP. The family has been dealt with? Okay, so this is how they got Jackie. They pretended she was dead and took her from... Oh, come on. Poor girl. Alright. Now, what about Zaeed? Maybe he's just a very normal person. Blue Sun's founder lost leadership of Suns through lack of interpersonal skills and political judgment. High mission success rate even after near-death experience. Has completed several missions offered by agents. Involvement of the Shadowbroker in these missions withheld. Audio transcript. Partial transcript of conversation recorded on the Normandy's lower decks. Zaeed. So this hotspot Turian moves in by the door, ignores my hand signal and gets hit straight through the visor. Kelly Chambers. Oh my. Oh! Between Kelly. Okay. It's like he was expecting slavers to hand out business cards instead of bullets. Was he alright? The Turian? Nah, sniper. Took his head clean off. Oh dear. Right. It all went to shit after that. We jammed their radio equipment, but the slavers got off the shuttle that came back with a bomb. But they were keeping people in that camp. Sure, they lost some credits, but there's always another civilian transport in the terminal systems too. So I'm beginning to realize, what did you do? Got the hell out. We killed their captain and the guards like we were hired. I figured the merc flying the shuttle wouldn't be dumb enough to blow up his own base once we left. What happened? The blood bag always did like them. Incredibly goddamn stupid. Oh boy. Did he use the pilot to blow stuff up? Dude, that could have been the one. Anyway, it's kind of interesting that you see at least a little glimpse on Kelly's actual work with the team. Anyway, personal note. Personal note written by Massani to himself after being approached by Cerberus. He writes in a coding system that's popular among terminus system mercs. See entry 15 to for the non-deciphered text. This could be it. If this elusive man's money goes through, it's time to get serious about buying a property. Got to narrow it down to a place I can stand for more than a year. Elysium? Only if the Alliance gets serious about taking out the Batarians in the Verge. So, not in my lifetime. Ilium's an easy place for a man to disappear whether he wants to or not. Think I'll pass. Still too bloody crowded. Beckenstein? Decent weather. Good food, mostly human. Good choice if I can stay under the radar. Eden Prime? Best guard world in the galaxy, but nothing's rebuilt but the farms. Hell, maybe I should just buy a ship full of explosives and commit suicide by Omega. Easiest retirement plan I've come up with so far. Oh boy. That dude just likes being a mercenary. Okay, Garrus Vakarian, former CSEC officer. exceptional tactical and team building skills, leadership potential overshadowed by Shepard, unlikely to fully develop under Shepard's command. Okay, interesting. So he needs his own crew. I mean, he had his own crew, now he's back into the crew, so yeah. He is definitely good enough to lead for himself. So, kill list. Noted criminal deaths on Omega. Rehash Shorter. Gang leader. Headshot. Another headshot. Selkith Shirian. Kronhager. Slaver. Gunshot wound. All extremities and primary organs. Dude. Rifle butt. Fracture to face. 3rd-degree burns to most of body. Explosive crate. What the? That's a lot. That's like a man-to-man fight almost. Anyway. Urek, Saboteur, Suffocation, Van, Mental Suit Malfunction. Gus Williams, Weapon Smuggler, Headshot, Smuggled Weapon. Thralong, Mere Kit, Red Sand Dealer. Oh, a real Red Sand Dealer. Chemical Overdose, Red Sand, Direct Contact with all 4 eyes. Dude, Garrus and Zaeed Massani. Those two. That's just I just imagine the whole thing like, yeah, he just has a meeting with them and then he just grabs a handful and then okay, Zel Anik Hilash, Viral Specialist, Serial Killer, Koth. Okay. Interesting. So he basically used whatever the perps used in order to kill them, like a mirroring kind of killer. Interesting. Visor specs. Targeting visor custom. Unique model based on Kowashi frame. Magnification of up to 100 times integrated target tracing. Optional wind gravity compensation solutions. Sonar, radar, thermal and EM targeting capable. Monitor biofeedback on target within 10 meters to detect heart rate fluctuations or changes to breath pattern. Standard council races only. Can detect and measure biotic fields up to 100 meters away and provide optimized firing solutions to collapse kinetic barriers or synthetic shielding support. Optional kill timer can track number of enemies taken down by self or suit sync team members in given time period. Armor hotlink provides back tracing of incoming fire and corrects for micro refraction of outgoing shots through kinetic barrier. Audio link plays music per user request. Top 5 choices during firefight. Die for the cause. A Turian Imperial Anthem. Oh boy. That's so true. Fire in the Courtyard. Soundtrack Fleet and Flotilla. Bang Bang Boom. Club Kings Dance Mix. Hurt Me Baby. Best of Expel 10 Dance Mix. Blue Azure. Vania soundtrack. 10 names carved into frames. Irash, Montague, Miriam, Grundan, Cruel, Melanis, Ripper, Sensat, Vortage, Butler, Weaver. Additional name carved and subsequently burned out Sidonus. Okay. Tali, Zorah, Vast, Normandy. Mechanic and engineer. Typical. Look at that. Not just any image. This is the outfit that you get from hiring her, isn't it? After the loyalty mission. Interesting. Anyway, mechanic and engineer. Typical Quarian investment in a species future instead of personal advancement. Father's work useful in widening tensions between Geth and Quarian races. Why do they want that? Okay, suit process log. Suit process log. Upgraded interface GUI for relic technology. Fee authorization project Haystrom. Okay. Upgraded suit diagnostics for radiation detection. Fee authorization project Haystrom. A lot of Haystrom. Omni tool for enhanced data integrity. Fee authorization project Haystrom. Upgraded translator software for all human languages. Installed suit application Nutri-Scan. Engine Master 3.6 human vessels. Nerve Stim Pro. Downloaded entertainment vid. Exiles portraits of the lost Quarians. Installed prototype defense suit. Shield Jack 08. Authorization Admin or ADM Han Garrus Vakarian. Upgraded medical scanning and quarantine suit. Ran process infection treatment isolated. Oh, that was the recent one. Downloaded education vid dealing with loss. Uninstalled suit application Nerve Stim Pro. Reinstalled suit application Nerve Stim Pro. Downloaded education vid understanding body language human edition. Oh. Downloaded entertainment vid Fleet and Flotilla. Where have I heard that name before? Anyway, uninstalled suit application Nerve Stim Pro. Downloaded education with human courtship and mating. Installed suit application Immuno Booster Professional Edition. Reinstalled suit application Nerve Stim Pro Deluxe Edition. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so this is snooping into their personal behaviors is actually quite. It's really funny, and there's these interpersonal relationships, they're actually quite nice. Okay, what else we got? Email chain to Shadowbroker from Tali, Zorah, Raya. I know you don't know me. I'm the daughter of Admiral Zorah, and I've run into trouble on my pilgrimage. I was investigating a disabled Gav and found a recording that seems to indicate that a Spectre named Saren is working with a Gav. He's betrayed the Council and is working for some group called the Reapers. I'm on the Citadel now, but Saren's people are after me. This is too big for me to deal with. I'm willing to offer you the information in exchange for protection. Are you interested? I'm interested, and you were smart to come to me. I have an enforcer on the Citadel named Fist. Ooh. He can protect you. Give him the information and let him get you someplace safe. Wasn't she, That was the mission that we did for her on the Citadel, where our involvement was. But wasn't she taken hostage? Anyway, no deal. Saren has turned too many people against me. If we are doing this, I want to meet you in person. I can't trust anybody else. Okay, understood. I'll meet you in person. Fist will set it up. Shadowbroker will never come. I'm forwarding you the intel on a Quarian named Tali Zorah. She wants a meeting and she's got valuable intel. Get her someplace safe and avoid any intelligence channels. Spectre Saren Arterius is after her. When you get the intel, kill the Quarian and any of our operatives who had access to the data. This information cannot be compromised. Top level security. You'll be compensated for the loss of any of your people. Your agent was compromised. He tried to sell me to Saren. I've turned the information over to a human alliance commander named Shepard, and I think I've got all the protection I need. Thank you for your offer, and I hope this does not affect any future exchanges. Of course, I apologize for Fist's behavior. Should you ever change your mind, I'd be more than happy to offer my personal protection. Please, contact me at your earliest convenience. Dude! What a snake. Okay. Two-faced idiot. Okay, keystroke lock. What do we have here? Keystroke recording, Omnitool use Citadel. Begin new message. Dear Sen and Hesish Jordan, I am Eraseline. To the parents of Mir Joran Vaz Eraseline. My name is Tali Zorah Vasnima, and I led the unit where your son was killed on Hestrom. Partial line erase. Led the unit on Hestrom where your son died. Partial line erase. Unit on Hestrom where Mir Joran died. Save progress. I didn't know Mir Joran well, but he seemed like a good soldier and a brave young Eraseline. I didn't get the chance to know Mir very well, but Eraseline. I only served with Mir for a short time, but I was impressed by his bravery and his commitment to his people. Save progress. He died so that I could. He saved me at the sacrifice of his. He gave his life to get data that the Admiralty board felt was partial line erase. To get data that will one day bring us back to Homeworld. I don't know if that helps. back to homeworld and we all honor his sacrifice. Safe progress, I regret. I'm sorry for you. I understand what you must be. Safe draft and exit. Dude, this is really kind of iffy, trying to bring the bad news to people. Alright, what about Grunt? Because some of this stuff may even... like, some of these background information, dossiers, may even refresh at a certain point. I don't know if that happens, but that might be a thing. Anyway, here's that prototype. Threat to continuation of genophage likely minimal, but leak knowledge and location of perfect Krogan to Solarian's special task group. Recent extranet activity. Recent extranet search summary Krogan history. Search Great Wars. Genophage erased. Krogan victories. Okir erased. Great Generals. Tuchanka erased. Tuchanka. Urnot Rex. Battlemaster Shepard. Modified Commander Shepard. Modified Commander Shepard Normandy. Animal fights. Modified. Large Predators. Tyrannosaurus Rex erased. Earth Lizard Rex. Dinosaurs. Recent terminal activity. Terminal activity. Battlemaster Humans erased. Earth's Humans. Human history. Earth Wars. Download 6.1. News footage. Human General. Historical conflict. Warrior Humans. Documentary footage. Human Generals. Great Humans. Honored Humans. News footage. Human achievements. Great storyteller humans. War stories. Why is it there so many? He's obsessed with humans. Literature. Human writers. Conflict. Human... Homer, Kipling, Hemingway. Literature. Human writers. Ernest Hemingway. Audiobooks. The Sun Also Rises. Little complete. For Whom the Bell Tolls. Oh. Farewell to Arms, deleted. The Old Man and the Sea, 100% completed. And Sharks. Catalog order. Ultra Black Ops Mega Catalog. Purchase. Case Premium. Engine Oil. Video download. The Madness of Sacrifice. The Unauthorized Biography of Warlord Okir. Purchase. Exonomy Box. Fish Dog Food Factory. Tasty Bites. When Fauna Attacks volumes 1 to 10. Batax Hot Fish Spice. Yeah. Just remember that on some server somewhere in the world there's probably a search history for all your stuff too. Anyway, a video download. Asari Confession. True Blue. Might be really a good movie. Look at that. Fornex Special Spotlight Krogan Edition. Captain Cosmic action figures. Gar the Krogan Battlemaster with real smash your enemies action. Wow. Okay, so that was Grunt. We still have a few. So, Cerberus, rogue agency for advancement of humanity, founded in 2157, active in both Citadel and Terminus space, strong human supremacy overtones, classified as a terrorist threat by both the System Alliance and Citadel Council. A loss of credits due to the elusive man's direct interference in recovery of Commander Shepard's body has been offset by data gathered from the Lazarus Project. Withhold retaliation until Shepard's long-term functionality is confirmed, 1 year post-resurrection. Interesting. Activity highlights. For more extensive lists of shell companies, see Cerberus economic structure. Ooh, that might be a bit much. Anyway, manifesto published, facility on Pragia constructed, Subject Zero born. Oh. CDR Holdings purchased, Terra Nova Commonwealth Bank purchased, infiltration of human media begins, specializing in extrasolar news, Constant Times, Scott Examiner Nasket, Galactic Broadcasting Corporation, Project Doorway makes forgery of Council standard medicals and identity tags possible, allowing agents unrestricted movements. Scott Examiner destroys credibility of Vera Safin, frontrunner for Prime Minister of Systems Alliance, leaked to Galactic Broadcasting Corporation, stopped by agents in place. Operatives steal antimatter from the SSV Geneva. Assignment goes wrong, but discipline holds and squad fights to death. Solar A sole survivor divulges little but names a sponsor, Cerberus. Recruitment increases, but stringent standards slow growth. Haribon Military Industries purchased on Terra Nova. Legitimate arms contract to colonial forces. Models without serial numbers produced for export to crime syndicate in Batarian space. Cerberus agents among humans recruited into global maritime justice organization on Trident. Assassination of 22 Solarian crime syndicate members on Trident leads to takeover of narcotics trade. Reprisals, bloody but tolerable. Milky Way Foundation created to funnel money. New Dawn Pharmaceuticals purchased to begin Project Trapdoor. Experiments on Asari captives with Omega encaphalin to measure disruption of biotic powers. Estimate 2.5 milligram active ingredients for 25 kilograms of body weight. Under 7.5 milligram dose optimal for avoiding detection by taste or smell. Citadel standard days on set period. Powers return in 2 to 5 Citadel standard days after last dose taken. Permanent damage possible. Interesting. So they try to poison the Asari. Wow. Okay, the elusive man has to answer a few questions here. Nanosurgery on Subject 0 successful. Omega encaphalin fails to work on appropriate receptors. Program begun to instill other Cerberus operatives with resistance to OE. Pope Clement the 16th assassinated via rosary beads coated with sodium whatever and dimethylene sulfoxide. Death attributed to age and heart failure. That one is a weird one here. Because not too long ago, the Pope actually died. Weird. Replacement. Pope Leo the 14th has eschatological beliefs in line with militarizing humanity, forgiving attitude to Solarians. Regenerophage proves useful for strategic alliance against Turians. Ines Simmons resigns as head of Terra Firma Party. Frontrunner Claude Monod assassinated Charles Saraceno, much more tractable. Radium placed inside office chair of Systems Alliance Parliamentarian Artyom Gavrikov. Gavrikov's death attributed to cancer. Emergency election, much cheaper to manipulate the normal process. Cerberus backed candidate loses, a winning candidate approaches, found susceptible to bribes. That's the thing. You just get your ass fried away with it. Okay. The question, always have a Geiger counter on you if you're a politician and you want to sit somewhere, it seems. Michael Moser Lang approached by operatives in militia community. Inside information given for stock buy to provide him with funding. Contact severed, but electronic surveillance remains. Lang purchases armaments. Influx of humans into Trident. Political scene led to renaming of capital with human name. New Costo. Electronic surveillance removed from Lang's home. Lang kills Enrique Aguilar and Jing Xiong, resulting approval bump for Vice President Belknap. Allows passage of financial reform bill allowing for increased loopholes in colony-based shell companies. Fighting among vice premiers as bonus as Lin Yi alienates Politburo standing committee and its chances of election to the Systems Alliance Parliament are dashed. Successful acquisition of Light and Shadow Pictures, proprietary Reality Plus video editing machine. capacity to forge photorealistic video is now unsurpassed. Matriarch Talia Eraza, targeted with Omega encaphalene, claims of biotic superiority to non-biotic deflated ones her powers fail. Voice in Citadel legislature considerably diminished. Military arm creates posts on planet Bintu. MSV Anixara sabotaged. Catalyst added to metastable metallic hydrogen fuel by timer injection. Ship breaks apart during FTL. All hands aboard lost Turian hierarchy. Hawk Rahirix Ursivus killed in the process. Explosion attributed to faulty engineering. Admiral Kahoku begins investigation of suspect Cerberus activities. Oh, that was before he was killed then. See petition details for more recent activity. Dude. Elusive man profile. Cigarette smoked today 4. Drinks consumed today 7. Daily Scalable score 160 out of 0. 5th consecutive perfect game. Suits worn today Julian Vaughan. Light linen blend 2200 thread counts. Single button closure. Bizom chest pocket. 5 interior pockets. 4 button cuffs. Side vents. Built-in protection from close range weapons. Fire plume. Sexual liaisons past week. Sunny Shilani, Ilium Entertainment, Sexiest Human Alive. Brooke Carrigar, Skyball Champion. Vila Vicious, Fornax Dream Girl for 2185. Stacy and Steffi Strong, the Terra Firma twins. Matriarch Trillani, twice. Okay. Matriarch, meaning not a human. Messages sent today. Citadel, Ilium, Omega, Earth, Horizon, Eden Prime, Dossiers, Palaven, Tuchanka, Migrant Fleet. Okay. Past week. Dude. That one has a busy week. That's 5. And one of them are twins. He basically just has one off day. Alright. Let's see. Captain Bailey. CSEC Captain. Survivor of Reaper attack on Citadel. Prefers dealing with Zakira Ward's criminal element of the record. Ample blackmail material. Business correspondence. Listen up. I'm sending this out because too many of our new recruits don't get that being part of CSEC on the Citadel isn't like security on a garden planet. I want you to drill the following into your heads until they're sick of your voices. Learn your district. Contracts don't make themselves. There's a mandatory minimum of 12 hours on foot patrol during your work week. No exception. Update your translators. The Citadel gets more than 9 million tourists a week. You need to understand whether that drunk from Omega is enjoying the nightlife or telling his buddies to flank you. Eyes are on us. Everyone from the council to your bus drivers watching the new CSEC. Yeah, all you want in the locker room, but remember, a mistake in uniform can get plastered over the whole damn Galaxy News Network. That's it for now. Come to me with any problems, cases you think we need to learn on or boot out. Bailey. Incoming correspondent lists. List of materials read by Citadel CSEC Officer Bailey. Summary of the previous day's council meeting. Citadel Newsnet front page stories, sports, arts, entertainment. Email from his ex-wife. Re-cancelled visit to Citadel. AP looters. Dark side of the colonies. A Citadel Newsnet article of the day. Report from Detective Nipatu Kasha on murder suspects Rose Jones. Department of Citadel Rapid Transport Emergency News. Bulletin recancellation of service from Zakira Ward to Tesseri Ward. Request for backup from Captain Kethim of Tesseri Ward. A note from Tesseri Ward intended Sonul Barash expressing sorrows. Loss of officers Lambert, Youngira and Bratnas. Somalda to gunmen on Tessari Ward. A request from Sir Captain key theme to temporarily transfer 2 CSEC officers from the Citadel Sakira Ward to Tisari Ward. Invitation from Captain Kathim to meet at the usual place. Othera's Bar and Grill. Sakira Ward, Northwest Corner. Email from ex-wife. Gang member shootout. Bailey's help. So that was Captain Bailey. Next one is Aria T'Loak. De facto leader of Omega. 3 centuries of commando experience. Aloof, paranoid, excellent organizational and management skills. Audio transmissions transcript. Recording taken on Omega Afterlife nightclub private rooms. 4 a.m. Door opens and closes. Enrix. What the? Callus Enrix. Who the hell are you? Don't bother. Those shackles don't have a release hatch. You mistake me for one of your clients or something, lady. Let me out. This was very good. The Turian's been at Afterlife for a week, usually. I spot them earlier. Spot what? I know you're listening through that speaker hidden in Enrix's collar. I bet Enrix doesn't even know who he's really spying for, does he, Shadowbroker? Shadow what? I don't know. Anyway, what are you doing? You don't play favorites, Broker. I admire that. But what I don't like is how you think anything twitches a muscle on Omega without my knowing it. Damn it, my face. Feel free to waste as many lives as you want sending your agents down to my world. Okay, listen, I'm working for a guy, but it's not what you think I'm not. Door opens and closes, recording ends. Careless Enric's death has not yet compromised our other agent placed in the afterlife. Now, there's another agent, interesting. Afterlife planning session correspondence. To Jokas Flynn. Topic Afterlife entertainment. Flynn. Here's what I want set up for next month. Senior sisters. They're good, but I don't want them performing so close to the Becca burlesque act when it comes back from the mining colonies. String out the flesh shows. Fight pit. Too many vulture. No one's going to pay to see those little goblins eat each other. Then they do it on the streets for free. Get me some Krogans and enough humans to keep them busy for an hour. That singer in tomorrow's band is from Eclipse. I'm surprised you didn't spot it. Bring him to me after last call. Hanar Juggler. Before you sent me the vid, I thought you were joking. Book them. I could use a laugh. We should consider making the casino ship a VIP-only event. Hand out passes to people who need killing and let them do it for me. There was more blood than credits on the table after the shootout for last week's jackpot. Oh boy. I really tried to make money with anything. Captain David Anderson. Rejected Spectre candidate, close working relationship with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy SL-1, monetary communications for renewed contact with Shepard. Military correspondence. I have been asked to step in on the matter of your continued vocal and insistent support of Commander Shepard, formerly of the SR-1 Normandy, within the Alliance military and to third-party contacts. The matter of Commander Shepard and their involvement in the attack on the Citadel is of high value to military intelligence and Galactic Council. To that end, we respectfully ask you to cease and desist your continued investigation that has been deemed closed and sealed for 2 solar years. Your continued agitation in this matter is deemed a high security risk with potential repercussions for galactic security. Please consider our position carefully. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact my office. Captain Faragapoli. Oi, oi, oi. So he basically was kicked. Personal correspondence. David. Henry and I went to Jason's graduation ceremony in San Francisco today. Such a beautiful occasion. All those grown gowns and bright spirits. So much potential. I know Henry would frown at the fort, but I couldn't help recalling the pomp around your appointment to the Hastings. You were the second in command, weren't you? The military always did ceremony very well. God, that was a lifetime ago. Jason says to send his best. I'm so proud of him. Aerospace engineer. I don't pretend to understand what he does, but the gleam in his eyes when he is trying to explain his latest designs to me says that he has found his place in this universe. He wanted you to be there at his ceremony, but I know duty calls. He sees you as a heroic figure of fighting grand battles in space. Hope you can make it for the holiday this year. Henry asked just the other day. I know you don't see eye to eye on much, but he respects you. He respects what you do, and you know Jason is over the moon when you can take the time to review his ship designs. Let me know about the holidays, and David, please be careful. Love, Cynthia. Another transactions. Oh, Dionysus Imports, Catalog, Video Log, Saren, A Hero Betrayal. Purchase, Moody's Valley Brand, 2 bottles, white wine. The Truth Behind the Citadel, Ilium Elite Brand, 1 bottle. That's a lot. Path of Allies, a history of the Alliance. Afraid of the Dark Reapers, Collectors, and Other Myths. Red Janie Brand, 2 bottles, special stock vodka. Clean Sweep, Home Maintenance. Alright. Might be a very stressed individual. Admiral Stephen Hackett, commanding officer of the Admiral's Navy 5th Fleet, worked with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy SR-1. A deep cover operation is scheduled to replace his current aide in 2 months. Internal Naval Correspondence. Sir, we've confirmed sighting of Commander Shepard on Omega, and that the commander is now working for the terrorist organization Cerberus. Several Alliance officials have let it be known that they consider it crucial that we interrogate humanity's first Spectre on his apparent desertion of the Alliance and the Citadel. If we bring Shepard in now, we can gather an account of the commander's past 2 years without being pressured by the galactic media to leak potential sensitive data. In light of this, I'm officially requesting that you resign your orders against Alliance contact with Shepard. Rest assured, our department is dedicated to the commander's safety, provided that Shepard is cooperating in furnishing us with a detailed report of his previous whereabouts and current work for Cerberus. We anticipate releasing him from Alliance custody no later than 5 to 7 months from acquisition. Respectfully awaiting your reply. Major Teller, Department of Internal Naval Affairs. Request denied. Hackett. Sweet. Shadowbroker, classified. Mail archive. To Shadowbroker from Operative Keklu. Per your request, we've landed on the Yark homeworld and captured a specimen for your studies. We actually had to kill several of them before finding this one, which seemed interesting in leaving the planet. Hopefully this means he's more tactable. I do recommend caution, however. These creatures may indeed be valuable shock troops or bodyguards, but their savagery puts even the Krogan to shame. As near as we can tell, it's part of their culture. They're not simple brutes like most Krogan. The one we've got is learning nearly as fast as a Solarian. He could be more dangerous than you realize. To Operative Keklu from Shadowbroker. If you're reading this, my young friend, then you've eliminated the former Operative Keklu and have taken his position. These past few months have seen you learn and grow at a rate I would never have credited had I not seen to it personally. You already understand 17 languages without translator assistance, and your political predictions have bettered some of my best agents. As Keklu, you will command strike teams to gather intelligence and neutralize potential threats. Remember your training. Losing your temper costs you that priceless mind of yours, as well as the loyalty of your men. The Shadowbroker leads those who look for secrets. He must be trusted by his men so that he can, in turn, trust them. Gathering knowledge is a holy task, one I'm sure you understand, as you wanted to be off your home world so badly to see what wonders await you out here. Please, provide an update of all operations, Keklu, and know that I am proud of you. To all, from Shadowbroker. Remove Operative Keklu immediately. He's too dangerous to leave alive. Engage only with numerical superiority. Otherwise, change all access codes and observe only. Provide no information. Keklu must not be allowed any further access to message ends. Operative Keklu is no longer a problem. Discontinue code. changes and resume normal activity. I want a status report on all operations by the end of the next solar day. Shadowbroker out. Okay. Interesting. That was basically the end of the Shadowbroker, the Yard. Massive apex predators from Parnak. What else we got? Advanced training. Oi. This will allow you to redistribute the ability points for the selected carrot. Wow. 1000 element 0 for those. Okay, we don't need that. But it's definitely a cool thing to do down here. It's basically a base. Customized gear. Yeah. But we don't really have much else. Wait, shoulders. The one that I use right now increases weapon damage by 3%. And I do... Oh, I do have a few other ones of those. Power damage by 5. And shield... And melee. Okay. The real question, what should I go for? I mean, this is good because of the power stuff. More damage, more better, right? But I kind of like the design of this one here. Because of the shield and melee. How often do I use melee? Recently I use melee a lot, but... That's Castral. Oh, both of those is Castral. Weapon shielding melee. What's the other one? Health. Weapon damage, shields. Health is up by 3 or shields are up by 3. This one actually gives you better damages and all. Interestingly enough. This is also shields. And shields are the most important pretty much. Because once I am in health territory, I try to recharge it with my special shielding anyway. Power damage 3%. And capacitor stuff, reduce the delay before the shield starts regenerating. And what about this one? Melee weapon damage. Weapon damage, shield strength, yes. This is the power thing? This is not the power thing. Shield strength by 3%. Shield strength by 8%. This one doesn't give you anything else, so the N7 greaves, they're not as good. This one gives you storm speed. And this one gives you shield and heavy weapons ammo capacity. Okay, so this is actually better. I just don't like the light of that. Tint 1 to 3, pattern color, material. Yeah, I can't do much here, can you? You can really give it a cool shrine here, but no, I think I had this one here. Okay, what about the tin? No, I'm gonna keep that one. What about this? No. Was that one always this brightly green? No. I think it was that kind of green. Anyway, power damage. That. What about the helmet? We got that one. That's the headshot damage. Then we have the recon thing, which gives you weapon damage bonus. Kestrel helmet just doesn't look nice. Headshot weapon shielding. And capacitor helmet, same thing. No helmet, just better. Okay. Kestrel though, it's just really good when it comes to safety stuff. Let's keep that for Shepard. Where does that one go to? Hi. People. There's no map for this one though. Research terminal, investigate. Ooh. Okay. Nice. We can just upgrade everything now. That's cool.
The Turian Council member's mistress has made some unusual purchases lately. She may be expecting to move to a larger mansion.
Interesting hint. Hard shield. Shepard's shields take 20% less damage. Cerberus has achieved limited success in studying gas shield technology. Its scientists don't completely understand why, but it seems gas shields are not as vulnerable to incoming projectiles. A breakthrough is imminent, however, and it is possible to make a modified Mass Effect field generator that mimics this technology. So, assault rifle accuracy, smart targeting system, calculates and compensates for minute barrel movements, weather and the environment. Firing on the target in a howling gale feels the same as it does in a calm day on a practice range. Smart targeting does not mean the bullet will automatically find the mark every time the trigger is pulled. It only makes it easier for the marksman to aim. So, heavy pistol damage, yeah. Accelerates the slug, yada yada yada. And heavy pistol critical. Normandy scientists have prototyped a modification to the traditional smart targeting module commonly incorporated into high-end weaponry. While this technology is commonly used to compensate for wind and recoil, it was adapted to slightly deflect rounds to strike a more vital part of an enemy. Interesting. And SMG extra rounds. More efficient heatsink materials improve the absorption and dissipation of heat, and also smaller, easier to carry heatsinks. Alright. So this is all of the upgrades. Nice. We have Broker Ship bottles. We can take that one. Survey information. Platinum Mining Company, nothing available for purchase. What do you mean purchase? Why would I want to purchase that? The location of a planet rich with platinum is available for purchase. I mean, it's just 600. Let's just try that. That's very interesting. Let's just open it. I mean, it's nice that they are open right now, but they're also extremely large. Okay, what else? Investment opportunity. Investment opportunities! Hey, look at this. Warning signal. A pirate fleet is massing on the fringes of the terminal systems in preparation for a raid on outlying Alliance colonies. Send a tip-off to Admiral Hackett about the upcoming invasion. Credits required 1,000. Are you sure you want to fund this mission? Yeah. So, next one. The Certa Foundation can't start tests on a promising new antibiotic because of accidental misfiled paperwork. Use your contacts to help them cut through the red tape so they can begin clinical trials. Yes. We just fund everything now. A corrupt politician is trying to levy heavy taxes on all Earth manufactured goods coming into his system in exchange for kickbacks from local businesses. Ruin the politician's reputation with a smear campaign so that his proposal doesn't pass. Huh. On all Earth manufactured goods. Wow. Just reward. Eclipse Masonry have secretly set up a red sand production facility on the planet Cuervo. Tip of the planetary authorities about the facility in exchange for half of the credits seized during the raid. Let's hope we get rich. So...
It's nearly time to repurchase effective caste status on Karshan. I have deducted funds to grant you full elite access.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, we have a delivery pickup. What a delivery pickup. Wait. Oh. Shipment. 5,000 platinum. A minister from Terra Nova has sent platinum from the planet's reserve for favors rendered. Wow. I love that base. It's amazing. It gives you an awful lot of stuff. Okay, wait. Before we talk with Liara, though. Let's see what all the rest in here is. There's Farron. Still kind of believe that he was kind of the mastermind behind it, but okay. Music datapad.
A Palavan agent has obtained the equipment used to record the General Partenax and Kilix Tanis duel.
Okay, come on, I just want to deactivate it now. Still goes on. Still goes on. I think I skipped it. Yep.
As you requested, I have acquired the soul name for the leader of the Hanar's Enkindler religion.
Thank you.